BBC World News, I'm Stephen Sacker. The headlines: Libyan rebels tell the BBC that they're in contact with a secret network. Details later today of suspected mass rapes by renegade soldiers in the eastern area of the Democratic Republic of Congo earlier this month. The attacks were allegedly committed by a group of ex-rebels between the 10th and 12th of June who had recently deserted from the army, which they had joined under a peace deal. The attacks are alleged to have happened near the town of Fizi in Sud Kivu province. Now, Sabrina Qureshi is the founder of the Million Women Rise Coalition, and she is here with me. You spend an awful lot of time campaigning on this issue. What is happening to women in the Congo? We hear so many stories of the terrible abuses. Why is it continuing when the UN, for one, is supposed to be doing everything in its power to stop it?
Well, basically, Stephen, they're not listening to women. I've just recently come back from Bukavu in October 2010, which I believe DFID has just gone to do a visit to, which we did speak to them about our recommendations with a report from our findings. 30,000 women attended that march in Bukavu to protest against the violence that were going on. Our report basically gives 5 recommendations, and we'd be really pleased to speak to David Cameron about these recommendations, because women do hold the solutions. In 1999, there was 40 women who were raped in Mwenga. That atrocity that happened was just, there was silence around the international community. We need the international community to condemn the atrocities that are happening, and also we need the UN to put companies like Afromex, who are British companies that have doing stuff in the Congo, accountable for breaching OECD guidelines.
As you're talking, we're watching pictures from a recent film that was made looking at the terrible fate of so many women, particularly in eastern Congo. You say condemnation, you need to hear more of it, but obviously this has to go way beyond condemnation. Do you believe the UN, which is there in significant numbers, should actually put even more people on the ground to try to stop this?
Well, basically, we have £1 million that goes every day from the British government, and as a British citizen, I'd like to see that money being properly monitored and evaluated, because it's not reaching victims of sexual violence. I'd also like to know why basically the UN government increases its efforts to support that the UK government effectively monitors these funds that are going through. They are our taxpayers' money, and basically violence against women is epidemic across the country. Violent rape that happens here in this country is connected to what goes in the Congo, because it's ignored.
Is there something specific about what's happening in the Congo? We have heard, not least actually in Libya in recent times, allegations of security forces using rape as a weapon, but is there something particular, something different about the way it's systematically been used in the DRC?
Yeah, I mean, basically it's a weapon of war. Whoever is arming these soldiers and these young people to commit these atrocities against women, they need to stop arming them. Why are they arming them? What we've been told by the women in the Bukavu and Congo is that it's down to the minerals. So we are actually talking very basic stuff. I'm not a politician, I'm just an ordinary woman who started working with women against ending violence against women. And what came out from them stories was these atrocities that are happening are based
with the Congolese women themselves.
The solution lies with the British government, the UN, listening to the voices of women. We are being ignored. The atrocities that are happening in Mwenga in particular, and I just want to say that what happened in Mwenga was that 40 women in 1999, so these atrocities are not just happening recently. This has been going for a long time, and we find that the British government are ignoring their own responsibilities of these companies that are fueling arms to the soldiers there who are committing these atrocities. And plus there's an impunity that's happening when none of these soldiers are being accountable for the rapes that are going on. But ultimately it is the companies that are investing in there, that are taking minerals, that are arming these soldiers to cause these violence against women.
Well, Sabrina Qureshi, I thank you very much for coming in and talking about it on GMT today.
Thank you.
Let's